highways of time. I followed every dream in life that ever crossed my mind. Beyond each horizon, I find less than I left behind. I'm the captain of my ship, a sailor I was born. I've had queens and castles on clouds in the sky.
Well, first off, I'm Dreezy, A.B. Louisiana, YZ'GYZ, ENT Greco. This is actually my second time around with YZ'GYZ. I actually signed with them back in 2002. It was just a startup label at the time or whatever. I dropped an album called Product of My Environment. You know, it did its thing or whatever. Had features on there. Actually had a little flip on the CD or whatever. Got a little buzz or whatever, and they got the label off the ground. But, you know, due to certain, the circumstances, it didn't work out. We, parted ways or whatever. But one good thing about it, me and T and Derek, Dreezy, is we all remain cool throughout the years or whatever, which enabled me to make my rounds and come back to the label. I actually, when I left, I chilled out for a while. Actually stopped doing music, kind of lost my drive to do it, whatever, like I say, due to other circumstances. And a little while after that, I signed with another label, whatever, and then that didn't pan out. Stayed with that label about 5 years, and now came back home or whatever. T gave me the opportunity to do this music again, whatever, and he hit me like, yo, this time is on you, do it, whatever you feel. So here I am again, ready to drop my album, Never Ending Story. This album is titled The Never Ending Story, and I came up with that title because I see the things that I go through within life or whatever. A friend of mine may be going through the same thing, or he's been through it or whatever, and I noticed that as I have talked to these people or whatever. And later on down the line or whatever, further down the road, another person, he actually went through this or whatever. So it's like, man, it's just never ends or whatever. So that's why I came up with it's The Never Ending Story, because all our lives or whatever is like, it's linked as one or whatever. And that's why I call my album The Never Ending Story, because that's all I'm talking about on here. You're not gonna hear the songs about me shining and flashing, I ain't flipped a brick on this album. I ain't pop nobody, you know what I'm saying? It's times I wanted to or whatever, but we'll get into that. But this album is just me giving you me or whatever, showing you the real me. That's the only way I feel like you really gain fans anyway, let them really get to know you. It's not a facade album or whatever. This is not me selling you a story. This is not me in character. This is not Taurus playing Dreezy. You know what I'm saying? This is Dreezy playing Taurus. So I'm just giving you me. And it's a never ending story because the things I'm going through, other people been through it too. So I'm just sharing you my experience or whatever. So that's why I call that album The Never Ending Story. That's a hard question. Me saying my favorite song on the album, it varies, because like I say, these are all personal experiences or whatever, so it just depends on what mood I'm in that day. This is my favorite story. Like, it may be some days or whatever, I go the whole day, I don't listen to one song on the album, but it's in my iPod and it's on repeat, just back to back all day. I know this sounds crazy to y'all, but like I'm saying, when you feel something, you just feel it. That's all you want to hear. Like this week, I'm in a real good mood. Things been going good for me. I actually finished the album this week, so it's like my favorite song this week is Cheers. It's just a shout out to my label, shout out to my boy Lee Khaled. You know what I'm saying? It's a shout out to T, shout out to Spitter, shout out to Tab, Freeze, Bad News, Gold Mouth. The song is just celebration, man. We celebrate life. I think about my mom a lot. I give her a shout out on the album, even though she's gone. With her soul. But it's just me trying to make her happy, because she always wanted to see me do this music thing on a bigger scale, and this is my opportunity to do it. So this week is Cheers. But last week I was kind of in the depressed mode or whatever, so the song I listened to the most was Dope. That's the mode I was in or whatever. But like I say, as an artist, you don't really have a favorite song, because all those songs are your favorite. You took the time out to sit up all night and write those songs or whatever. You actually live those experiences, so you don't really have a favorite one. Your favorite is just a body of work that you present to the people, and you only can hope that they accept it as you present it.
Hey yo, the sun never shines here. Man, it's dark all the time here. No law, justice is blind here. It's just criminals and crime here. Evil prevails here, and the angel of death dwells here. All 9 levels of hell here. Violence, poverty, and welfare. Love don't live here.
Man, it's deep, man. Alright, a lot of people really don't know. I'm a real spiritual person, you know, and I look at everything like outside of the box. I don't take everything at face value. You know what I'm saying? Like I know that there's a cause for everything or whatever. And I take my neighborhood, where I'm from, Hines Quarters, AE, Louisiana. A lot of people who not from that area, you know, like I got little friends from the suburbs or whatever, they look at that because of what they see on TV and they think that shit is cool, but it's really not. You know, they're not from there. So where they from is kind of boring to them. But right here, you know, where I'm from, there's always something going on. It's actually the police lights all the time. It's not police lights and sirens you hear right here. On the next corner, you might see the ambulance picking somebody up, somebody fell the fuck out or something. An OD or something, you know what I'm saying? Or you might come outside and just you hear gunshots or something. Like this ain't no shit we making up, man. Like it's a movie to y'all, but this is real life. And that's no kind of life for nobody to live, man. That's hell. Like who wanna go through that bullshit, man? Who wanna live that? That's entertainment. Yeah, it's cool when I turn my TV on and Boys in the Hood is on, or New Jack City or The Wire or something like that. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's entertainment, but I don't want to walk out my front door and this is it right here. You know what I'm saying? Might see somebody I know laying out in the middle of the fucking street. So this is hell. So Welcome to Hell's a song is just me elaborating on that topic. You know what I'm saying? Like I start off like, you know, the sun never shines here. Man, it's dark all the time here. No law, justice is blind here. It's just criminals and crime here. Evil prevails here. And the angel of death dwells here. Like that's real, man. Like I remember when I was living in Baton Rouge, you know, a couple years back, I used to call home to my mom's or whatever, and every time we had a conversation, she telling me about somebody else that died. Whether it's cancer, you know what I'm saying, or somebody that got shot, or this dude that popped his baby mama with child support. You know, every week it was that story or whatever, you know, so that's why I say the angel of death dwells here. All 9 levels of hell here. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. I actually talk about relationships a lot on this album. You know, this not no one of those little, you know, the mushy type of albums where every song's about a relationship. Actually, I don't have no mushy songs on them, but I just talk about my experience with relationship, like a song I got on there called Us, featuring Tabitha Cardo or whatever. And all that song is about, you know, like damn, babe, I'm trying. I'm doing me. I mean, you may not agree with what I'm doing, but there's a reason behind me doing what I'm doing. Like I'm taking these chances for us. You know what I'm saying? And she not being appreciative to it. At first it was cool, you know what I'm saying? You see the dude on the block, or you see the dude get up, he go work at the plant, he get up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, he leave out, come home every week with that big ass check. That's cool, whatever, but then you start wanting that time, and he don't have that time for you, whatever, because he's still chasing his money to keep you comfortable, to keep you getting those nails and feet done and your hair done every week. You know, you don't see past that. All you see is I'm not getting the time that I want. And you're not getting that, so now you got these seeds being planted up in your head or whatever. Think he may be cheating, he might have another bitch somewhere, but that's not the case all the time or whatever. And that's just me explaining, you know, damn, man, I do this for us. But another song I have on there about relationship is a song called Closure. And that song there was bad. It was a bad experience for me, man. You know what I'm saying? Like I broke a lot of hearts in my day. You know what I'm saying? That's just me getting a taste of my own medicine. You know, I was dealing with this chick one time, and she had just got out of a long relationship, and you know, it was probably just bad business for us to even, you know, get as close to each other as we did, but we did, and come to find out she wasn't really overdue or whatever, and I had my heart all off in the relationship trying to make things work. You know, not saying she was cheating or anything, but it's just when it came time to split, like I wasn't ready or whatever, and really she couldn't really make her mind up, so it's just a back and forth thing or whatever, like in and out of each other's lives or whatever, and you know, it's like as soon as this wound started to heal or whatever, from us being separated or whatever, you bounce back in my life or whatever, and it starts over, and you know, my little mind thinking like, okay, it might work this time or whatever, and then you bounce right back out like you can't make your fucking mind up. So that's what the song Closure's about. Like, damn, give me some closure. Don't tell me you love me, because that's not what I want to hear. I need to get over you. You know what I'm saying? Like I need you to hurt me. You know, guys, we don't take breakups the same way women do. When we got our hearts in it, like we ended or whatever. Like despite what you think you doing or whatever. And it's just like, just gonna hurt me so I can get over you. Just tell me you never loved me. Lie to me. Tell me you hate me. Tell me you never loved me. Tell me I ain't never mattered. Tell me you was cheating on me the whole time. That way I can hate your fucking ass. And then I'm really over you. Then I can move on. But don't just keep coming back and forth or whatever. Break up. Then send me a text message like I never get over you. I still love you. Because, you know, that's not closure. That's you just throwing salt. Just throwing salt in the wound. You know what I'm saying? Like I said on the song, you pouring water on the drowning man. Like, damn, you already see me drowning trying to get over you. And you just come doing this shit. Like, bitch, move. Get on. Get the fuck. So that's what closure's all about. And that's actually one of my favorite songs on the album. Shout out to Horace Martin for singing the hook on there too.
Look, man, it's about to be some drama in here soon. You realize that that's my mama in that motherfucking room. All these doctors on staff, these nurses and equipment too. You staring me in my face like it ain't nothing that you can do.
Yeah, Go. Man, Go is a real, I don't know. If I had to put this song from 1 to 10 on this album, I'd probably say if that's the best song, yeah, that song probably like a 13. It's like, I say that because that song there is just me actually letting out all of my emotions at the time or whatever, man. Like, I never made a song that powerful before. Word for word, everything is true. The song is actually about depression. Like real deep, finna fuck myself up depression or whatever. Cause that's the mind state I was in like a little bit over a month ago, man, when I lost my mama, man. You know, my mama's my everything for everybody who knows me, whatever. Like, I got brothers and sisters by my father, you know, but I'm on the job by my mom, you know, and we were close. Like, we were real close, man. Real close. And for me to lose her, and she was so young, 47 years old, wasn't ready, you know, that was deep. And the song was just like, damn, I wish I can go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wish I can go. And the song just really explained depression, you know, and you know, when you dealing, when you grieving, you mourning, you kind of, I mean, it might be wrong to say it, bro, you know what I'm saying? But you kind of mad at God at a time, you know, so to speak. Like, man, why you do this to me? Like, why do I deserve this, you know? So that's what that song is about. And I make references about suicide on the song, whatever, but that song is not about that. The song is actually about, it's about depression or whatever, you know what I'm saying? And suicide can lead to that or whatever. That's why I say I need to pray. Like, you hear me say I need to pray on this song at least 5 or 6 times or whatever, because I don't want to get to that point. But not saying that's the route I was taking, but you know, depression can lead to that or whatever, you know, but it just takes me back to the time, you know, like a week before she passed, she was in the hospital, and Dr. McCormick was like, yo, I need to come outside and talk to you, tell you what's really going on. Like, your mom's at stage 4 cancer, whatever, you know, it's spread all through her body, and, you know, she's not gonna make it. Like, this woman telling me this with a straight ass face. Like, how you tell her only child that? Like, man, look, your mom ain't gonna make it, take her home, give her some pills, you know what I'm saying, you know, keep her out of pain, but that's the best we can do for her. Like, damn, that's it? You got a straight face, no hug, no nothing, just take my mama home like she just, you know, just work for you. This is, yeah, I understand this is your work, and you don't want to take these emotions home with you, but I gotta live this the rest of my life. I gotta explain this to her grandkids, you know what I'm saying? I gotta tell her mama that. She still have a living mother. I gotta explain to this, look, your daughter ain't gonna make it. How I supposed to do that? So that's what that song is about. And it's just like, you know, wish I could go. It's crazy, man. Like I said, that's one of my favorite songs. Like, and you know, I try to be cool. You know what I'm saying? I used to have a bad temper, but over the years I've been working on that. And while she telling me that, I'm like, yeah, yes, ma'am. You know, I understand. Yeah, y'all did the best y'all could do. I'm saying that, but in my mind, I'm like, bitch, you really hear what the fuck you telling me? This is my mom, and you telling me this like it's nothing. Like, how I supposed to do that? You know what I'm saying? That's why in the song I'm like, damn. I'm just saying on the song, the second verse of Go is me just really saying what I was really thinking at that moment. Like, damn, it's gonna be some drama in here. You realize that's my motherfucking mama up in there? All these doctors on staff, nurses and equipment too, but you staring me in my face, telling me ain't nothing you can do. And I know there's other options, what the hell are you waiting for? Man, we running out of time. She already at stage 4. You know what I'm saying? Finance is not the problem. The Medicaid gonna pay for it. You say her death is coming soon. You expect me, just wait for it. I'm thinking, look, man, my family don't have money like the Huxtables, but best advice you give me is take her home and make her comfortable. Like, how the fuck you tell me that, man? So that's what that song was about, man. It's just me just letting out all my frustration on them. I said some things I probably shouldn't have said or whatever, you know, and that's actually, believe it or not, that's one of the songs I actually prayed before I recorded that song. Like, I remember being in Socket Studios, And that was the last song I recorded that day. I had just did like 4 or 5 hours recording. I had just dropped like 6 songs. And that was the last one I did because I was debating on whether or not I was even going to actually record the song. Like, that's just how close that song is to me. But I actually went to the bathroom and I prayed before I did it and asked God, like, you know, forgive me if I said something wrong on this song or whatever. Because I actually said something on it like I'm mad at God. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, stop believing in prayer. Like, man, you ain't even answer this prayer. You see me hurting and you take it anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I made a reference to that on the song, but you know, I think me and God been good. I think he forgave me for it, whatever. But I really want y'all to check this song out and really pay attention to it. It's tight, man. Shout out to Mark for the beat too. In My City is a good song, man. It kinda, the track kind of got like an up-tempo, happy feel to it, but it's a deep song, bro. It's similar to what, it's not similar. It's kind of like Welcome to Hell, but it's not. It's just really me, just really explaining what I see within my city. You know what I'm saying? Me, Butlertown, Irons Quarter, Roseland, you know. It's just me. I'm telling about, you know, what go on here or whatever. It's just me just explaining what really goes on in my city. You know what I'm saying? We stay talking Berettas, ready to get it on. We all came up together but still can't get along. Some of our credits so fucked up we can't get along, and some stay with their mamas forever like they can't get a home. You take a tour where I roam, I show you where I was raised. Here's where the first of the month was just like a holiday. You know what I'm saying? It's just in my city. It's just telling about, you know, just the hood, whatever. So In My City is a real, I wouldn't say fun song, but it's a good song. I like it. But I think people gonna really enjoy this album. It's not gonna be one of those albums to where you hear it. The song's just hot. It's tight. It's just tight for right now. But this time next year, the song mean shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it didn't have no meat in it. It didn't have no substance. It was a party song back then. You know what I'm saying? But now that era it moved on. Now we on this vibe. But you know, I try to make the kind of music to where it's gonna really stick to you because it means something. You remember how you felt at that time when you first heard that song. You remember what you was going through. You remember that dude who I talked about that got shot on there. You know what I'm saying? You remember the story about my boy Chris Dunazan, you know, playing the game, Russian roulette, and you know the accident happened. You remember Ronnie being shot running from the police. He didn't have nothing in his hand. They shot him in the back anyway. You remember that. You know what I'm saying? You remember my boy Chris running for his life at the club and got shot in the back. You know what I'm saying? So you remember those times. So the stuff that I'm really elaborating on the album, it really got some meat in it. And one thing I pride myself about on this album is that I didn't lie. I didn't tell not one lie on this album. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even rap about things I've seen. I rap about shit I really been through, whatever. You know, so this is just me. The Never Ending Story is just me getting everything off my chest. You know what I'm saying? It's just like me just really exhaling. You know what I'm saying? So I can really start my career over at YZ'GYZ and give them the kind of music that they want, that they need to sell. You know what I'm saying? That can help take our label to the next level. But I couldn't do that until I get all this frustration and anger and sorrow out of me. You know what I'm saying? And now I'm focused. Like the day I actually finished my album, I dropped the last song. I got my boy DJ Raw to come through, and we started on the mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like just that quick, man. I'm not playing. Like I finished the album, and my mixtape is already, you know, basically halfway done. So as soon as you get this album, 2 weeks later, you can get that project, man. Project No Home Train, Dreezy and DJ Raw, and it's fire, man. It's gonna be a classic. So shout out to everybody who own this CD too, man. Yeah.
10 toes deep, like looking over my shoulder. Sometimes I can't sleep nice. I live that street life, 10 toes deep, like looking over my shoulder. Sometimes I can't sleep for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. Sometimes I can't sleep for real, for real, for real, for real, for real, for real. But still, look, I do this here for us. Through my goddamn phone, checking my messages, starting up some bullshit ass argument about who I text and shit, ignorant shit, calling back numbers. What you being messy for? Can't even leave my Facebook page open. You on there checking hoes, wrecking hoes in the club. Swear I can't take it nowhere. Looking at bras mean you cause a scene every time we go there. Tripping about me off in the street, I get my dough there. When you met me, I was getting it out the mud, so don't even go there. Talking about what your hoe there when I'm fighting like I'm with a bro. But don't hear no griping when you shopping and swiping my card. When shit get hard, you don't be bothered, cause you know drama will be there making sure that you're straight. I been paying your mama bill, so why I gotta here bitching about the way I conduct my business. Bitch, you don't bring shit to the table, so why the fuck you tripping? You just be chilling, doing your nails, sitting on my sofa comfy. Ho, quit complaining, wash some clothes, go sweep the floor or something. I live that street life, 10 toes deep, like looking over my shoulder. Sometimes I can't sleep nights. I live that street life, 10 toes deep, like looking over my shoulder. Sometimes I can't sleep for real. That street life, 10 toes deep, like looking over my shoulder. Sometimes I can't sleep nights. I live that street life, 10 toes deep, like out here on my grind day and night. But babe, I do this.